Well, right now we want to get to another big story, a statewide search for these two guys. Authorities say they escaped from the Florence State Prison. Tonight, a $70,000 reward to help track them down. Our John Genovese asking leaders, how did this happen?
Tonight, two men out from behind bars and on the run. John Charpiot sentenced to 35 years for child molestation and sexual abuse. David Harmon under a 100-year sentence for kidnapping and second-degree burglary. Both were medium custody inmates housed in the South Unit at the Florence State Prison Complex. And according to officials on Saturday evening, were able to get their hands on tools and cut through the fenced-in perimeter during an outdoor recreation break.
They were able to get in the tool room by knocking over a wall-mounted air conditioning unit, which allowed them inside the tool room, and they were able to obtain a bolt cutter, wire snips, lineman pliers.
The escape happening sometime between 4 and 8:30 p.m. Corrections, local and state police, along with the U.S. Marshals, all involved in this manhunt. On Sunday, checkpoints were up and running along roads leaving Florence.
We are both exploring the desert. We're exploring residences. We have two different SWAT teams looking for these subjects as we speak.
DPS Colonel Heston Silbert says they're following up on potential evidence and possible sightings, as some are questioning the theory as to how the men got out to begin with.
I think that the devils will be in the details, as is usual with these type of cases.
John Fabricius is executive director of Arizonans for Transparency and Accountability in Corrections. He was incarcerated himself for 4 years in Florence and says tools like the ones described should have been double secured and locked up in steel cages per protocol.
To be able to access those tools and then use that to cut through not only one, but two fences, and circumvent a series of alarms, cameras, and other security measures that are in place. I'm incredulous as to that, too.
State corrections officials say they're looking into whether the men had help from other inmates or prison employees. But for now, officials are pleading for anyone who knows where they might be to come forward immediately.
The subjects obviously have committed heinous crimes against persons and should be considered dangerous.
In Florence, John Genovese, ABC 15, Arizona.